Yeah, it looks like my lemon tree survived the frost, 2 hard freezes. North central Florida. And you know what happened up there in South Carolina. I think they had almost 7 inches of snow in some places. North Carolina had a foot of snow in some places. Down here they had some hard freezes. So I just got these bad boys, and you can see these little buds up here. So I showed this on the video, kind of like what I did, but this was what was underneath it. It was just I had that tarp over there. I put this together real quick, man. I was like, there's a couple of pieces of angle iron I got laying around here. Screw that in there with the drill. Cut a 2x4 in half, so it was 4 feet on each side. And to give it a few more inches, I put it like on the bottom of this instead of the side. And just a couple long wood screws in here. So it's like a lean-to, right? So working well, worked out great. And then I had my tent pins over here, and I just draped it all over that, and I put the little kerosene lantern in there with the diesel fuel, so these survived fine. No problem, man. Look okay. There was a hard freeze out here 2 days in a row. So these little buds will start producing lemons eventually, and lemons are one of your most alkalizing foods going. The lemon itself is acidic, but when it's broken down in the body, the ash is extremely alkalizing. Actually, lemon is part of your master cleanse. There's various ways to do the master cleanse. And by the way, I want to mention this camera I'm posting this video with, just to kind of give you like what was underneath this tarp when I showed that before. It's just a freaking you can use a 2x4 or 2x8, 4x4 10-footer. So that's a 10-foot. You can use a 2x4 that way. One going up this way and a couple beams. Just make a quick lean-to, man. You got it. And you got your 10 pins. With this camera I'm using right now, the batteries were dead on it. Guess what I'm using in it? The Bataroo sleeves. I'm like, well, batteries are dead anyway, so it's still working. It's the second video I produced when I did the other cat video on dead batteries too. Dead quote-unquote batteries. But of course it don't work, right? Yeah, sure, tell me another one. Anyway, I gotta put it out like that within these other videos because there's too many trolls out there. They're really getting ridiculous. But yeah, this thing worked, man. It's like, here I am. Wait a minute, it's gonna get down to 30 degrees. So I'm like, where's my drill? Screwing these things in here. I slapped that thing together so quick, man. Worked. But, you just can't cry about it. You gotta get out there and freaking do it, And these bad boys survived. So I wanted the lemon trees over the orange trees because, like I said, the lemons it's a very powerful, it's acidic in itself, the pH. But the deal is, when it breaks down in the body, I think it's the most alkalizing food. Another food out there that's very alkalizing to the body is watermelon. Should get some of that crap. I should get some of that too. Yeah, but this worked. It worked fine. So that's my little lean-to thing. So batteries still say pretty good. So I'm like, well, whatever, man. Don't believe me. Well, people know me, been following me on my channel will probably believe me, but we'll be keeping up on this subject. I got to put it out within these other videos like this about that Bataroo product with the sleeves because, yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, it's these things. It's Bataroo. That's what it is. These sleeves. I got them in my night vision. I got them in the thermostat of my house. They all had dead batteries. The flashlight and also this camera. I've been using them like crazy. Yeah, and again, I want to point out, I took this right off of freaking the Hatchet Man's site. The guy that's knocking his product with that toy train. Without the device, it's a straight linear line for the speed. In other words, if this was a passive load without constant current circuitry, this curve would be doing this. The blue curve as the train slowed down, because that's how many laps it's going. It's going like a straight line. It's got constant current technology. It's passive load. That's the one area that's where you don't use this. But if you got like a passive load, like a freaking cheapo flashlight, you can make it high tech without having a problem where, well, I'll get into that later. Just telling you, man. But yeah, my lemon trees are cool, man. 2 days of freaking hard frost. That worked. A little kerosene lantern out there underneath that tarp thing I made. Worked great, man. Now I'm filming this with quote unquote dead batteries that the camera wouldn't work on with these things. So whatever. Okay, don't work. Okay, yeah. Whatever you want to believe, fine. I'm shit. What anybody believes, but I'm using it. Okay, later.